Okay, quick change-a-roo. I just finished a live sale and I put everything away and I'm out of breath, you guys. Grabbed all of my crafty things and we're gonna craft now. Okay, so I'm gonna share us out. Whew, catch my breath. Hi Albert, how are you today? I'm sharing this out to the Paper Sweeties Create group in case there's some people hanging over there and they could pop over and watch us. Hi Julie, good to see you again. Live crafting now over on my business page. Whew. Quick change-a-roo. Hi Christine again. Hi Penny. Hi friends. Welcome back. Hi Becca. Welcome back. Welcome back. Quick change-a-roo. Got all of my, that's the first time I've ever done back to back. I've done like, I try not to double book myself. I'm watching because I'm not going to go live with the craft until 3 because welcome family works portage. What is your name? Hey Jen. Usually I don't try to double book myself. That just that opportunity came up. Hi Maritza. Hello everyone. Thank you for sprinkling family prayers for everyone. Oh, thank you so much. Wait a minute. That is Tisha. That is Tisha. Is that Tisha? Are you on your business page? Hi, Tina. How are you? Hi, Peggy. Okay, so yeah, I usually don't double book myself. And if I do, I don't do it like back to back like that. I had to move like 25 handmade things quickly out of the way and then quickly grab my supplies. So luckily everything was laid out and ready to go. Whew, catching my breath. Hi, Priscilla. How are you? Oh, okay. Yeah. Tisha. Hi, Robin. Welcome. Jen, what does sprinkling mean? It means sharing the video. Everyone who's sprinkling or glittering is sharing this live video to your wall or your group or page or whatever. Hi, Marianne. Hi, Tina. Hi, everyone. Okay, I think I caught my breath. All right, we're gonna get into craft mode here. I'm regular Debbie today. I'm not Roaring 20s Flapper Debbie. Hi, Nina. Yes, Tisha, I thought that was you because when you typed prayers for anyone that needs prayers, that's your. Hi, Tina, our fearless leader. Thank you so much, Tina. Thank you so much. I just finished a live sale the past hour, so if you're seeing me out of breath, I got off that like with 6 minutes to spare. Hi, Shannon. How are you? And quickly got all that stuff out and got all my craft stuff in. So I did a little teaser. Quincy. Wait, there we go. Pretend they're pink, Quincy. So I shared a little sneak peek during the week because I prepped some stuff that we were gonna work on finishing my winter mini bucket scene, and I'll show you how the little mini tree came out that we worked on a little bit Friday night. Oh, I have to get into craft mode, you guys. I'm having a hard time finding my words. So, you can't wait to see what I make. Okay, me too. Me too, Tina. Oh, Christine, thank you so much for the stars. I appreciate that so very much. So very much. That goes right into my supply fund. And anytime I go to Hobby Lobby, that's my fun money to spend. So thank you. Hi, Mrs. P. How are you feeling today? I watched your video yesterday, honey. I am sending prayers and hearts and hugs and everything. I let Teresa know. Hi, Stephanie, again. I let Teresa know, of course, I'm going to join the event. It has been a busy weekend. Yes, Tina. I let Teresa and Sam and Tina know that I'm going to hop in and join the Create for a Cause event that's benefiting you. Hopefully, any funds that we raise will be just a few pennies from heaven for you, sweet girl. All right, so we are going to finish decorating my little winter scene bucket for my little winter tree. Hi, Shelby. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so the other day, if you watch me live, and again, you guys, this is Ginger's original idea. She did a Christmas one back last fall, and I loved it so, so, so much. I told Ginger I can see doing one for Pinkoween. You guys saw I did a Pinkoween one and one for winter. Ginger did a Valentine's one. Of course, we're going to do an Easter one. Easter next to Christmas. Easter is my next favorite holiday. 3 a.m. with you. Tina! We're gonna have to talk. I'm not sure, because you know I am a night owl and not a morning person. I stay up to usually 1 o'clock in the morning, sometimes 2. Oh, Pam, okay. Okay, well, prayers and good thoughts. We're all lifting you up, sweet girl. We're lifting you up. And then I don't get up to 9 or 10 because I stay up so late. So all of the things, all of the seasons, I'm going to make one of these little mini trees and the little buckets for all of the seasons that I celebrate. And I won't end up with 12 because like I don't do St. Patrick's, I don't do Valentine's. You know, some of them will do double duty, like 4th of July, Memorial Day, Labor Day will be all the same. So I won't have to have 3 different. But you guys, thank you, Tasha. Thank you for sprinkling. Thank you. Thank you to everyone. If I missed anyone's comment, because they were coming in really quick, thank you and welcome. All right, let's get started, you guys. So the other day, you may have watched me, I do mine in Model Magic plastic buckets because I have a supply of leftover buckets. I use Model Magic to make my popcorn because it holds up really well, popping it out of the mold. It's firmer than regular foam clay, so it keeps the really nice impression in the little popcorn mold, okay? So I covered the bottom of my bucket with some sky blue glittered foam sheets, and then to camouflage my seams, I did royal icing, foam clay, worms. That's how I cover all of my seams. And then I did the messy technique that Carly loves when I say that so much. The messy foam clay technique where I just take, you know, not even a worm, just a bunch of clay. I roll it into a worm a little and then add it to the top, and that's to hide the lip of the bucket. Ginger does hers in round buckets. Myself and a few other of my crafty friends, you might have seen Carissa share her beautiful ones. We're doing them in rectangular or square buckets. If you don't have an empty foam clay or Model Magic bucket, you could get one of these little buckets from the dollar store, really reasonable, probably like $5 from the little, they're like little waste baskets. This is one from Model Magic clay, Marianne, Model Magic clay. All right, so then I just did the messy technique all the way around. On this side, that's gonna be my winter side. I pulled it down a little bit with my finger when the clay was wet to make like little drips. I didn't wanna go down too far. Hi, Maricela, because I wanted to leave room for my design. And then because mine, I'm doing all of mine in a rectangle bucket, not round, mine are gonna be double-sided. So the flip side of mine, with the blue background, I'm probably gonna do a summer little theme, and I'll decorate a little mini tree for summer. And I'll do a palm tree, and I'll do all fun summer things. And then you see I left this more even up top. In my mind, that looks like white clouds against a blue sky for summer. Okay, hi Michelle, welcome back. Hi, Yvonne. So let's get started, guys. Let's get crafting. Can you guys see me okay? Do you need me? I had it up a little bit for the live sale. Do you need me to readjust anything? Do you need me to turn lights on? Just yell at me if you need anything. All right, so first off, and you know with sprinkles, you always start with your thickest, heaviest, bulkiest, and work your way down to your thinnest, smallest. So I'm gonna start with this little winter sprinkle mix. Hi, Robin, how are you? Welcome in. It's from, excuse me, it's from Glitz and Glue, and it had big, big pearls in it, and I took the big pearls out, you guys. There's another one in there I might want to remove. It had even larger than that pearls, and I took them out because I didn't really want those large pearls. So I'm going to take some clear tacky glue. Hey, Raymond, how are you, handsome? How are you? Your cake yesterday was, as usual, gorgeous. I love the champagne bottles up top. All right, this has some pink glitter. Guys, don't laugh. I vacuumed my floor today, so I'm just getting that pink glitter out. I don't want any pink glitter mixed in with my winter. Yeah, your cake was amazing. That was my original kind of idea, Raymond. I was going to do a mini cake with a champagne bottle and a glass of champagne with bubbles on the top, and then I pivoted and went to that dress that I ended up making. I think it came out kind of cute. Kind of cute. Reminded me, it is a pretty mix, Tina, isn't it? It's like little iridescent blue snowflakes and white clay sprinkles, pearls, and baby blue jimmies. It's really pretty. So guys, I am just generously, and I'm gonna add some more, generously covering this top little drippy section with clear tacky glue, because you guys know me. I love the sprinkles and the bling and the glitter and all of the things. So I want to have a nice, good layer of glue up top for this sprinkle mix. And I'm going to show you how I am going to do it on the sides. Because remember I said this is going to end up being double-sided. And where I have it over in the corner in my craft room, it's a little table in the corner. So I have my little bucket in my tree, like, you know, kitty corner on that table to the room. And when I'm looking at it, you really only can see the front and just a smidge of the sides. So it works out perfect. Hi, Teresa. Welcome in. Hi, Tanya. It works out perfect to do it in a rectangular bucket, double-sided, because you don't really see all of the sides the way I have it in my craft room. And I took my camera, we did a field trip Friday when I was, I took the camera off the stand, some of you that were on with me, and we went over and I showed you. I still have my Christmas mini tree up. It's gonna come down today though, because my winter one is gonna go up. It's gonna come down today. And I do plan to do a home tour one day this week, hopefully, to show all my winter stuff that's up, you guys. I've been promising that and just haven't gotten around to it. So one day this week, when I'm not already scheduled to go live, hi Erica, how are you, sweet girl? I hope you're doing good this Sunday. All right, and I'm only putting the glue halfway on the sides, guys, because half of it is going to be for our winter scene, and then the other half will be for our summer scene. All right, I'm going to put my glue brush over there because we are going to continue to glitter and sprinkle. All right, and then this is all dry, so that's another reason I wanted to prep it a little bit ahead, guys, so I could set this down and not mess up my clay. There was a method to my madness. There was definitely a method to my madness. But I feel like I might want to tip it like this for these sprinkles. Bear with me. Bear with me. And I'm doing them over my sprinkle tray. So any that don't stick, hopefully will fall into the tray. I see a pearl just bounced over on my laptop, so I will have to retrieve that. Oh, such a pretty mix, you guys. Again, I got it from Glitz and Glow a while back, and this is the first that I'm using it. Surprise. I tend to hoard things that I love. You tossed me out. Thank you, Jill. Thank you for tossing me. All right, and then I'm going to put a little bit up top like this. How beautiful is that, you guys? And of course, the sprinkles are sticking wherever we have glue. I will go retrieve those pearls that are going haywire all over my craft room after the live. You guys, I think after this, I'm going to put my pajamas on and get me either a hot cocoa or an adult beverage and sit on the couch and watch all the rest of my friends that are going live. This is a little light over here, so I'm going to go back. Any spots that look a little light, because like I said, I like heavy sprinkles. I like a lot of sprinkles. Okay? All right, so let's get this situation back in this little cup. And then I'm going to move on to my Flora craft next, guys. How's everyone doing today? And what have you been doing? Are you having a nice, relaxing day? Are you hanging out and watching Crafty Friends? Are you crafting along with us? Hi, Annette. How are you? What kind of gnomes are you working on today, Annette? Did you finish the ones you were working on for your daughter? Oh my gosh, these little iridescent hearts are having some static cling issue going on. They're wanting to stick. Okay. All right. Good enough, guys. Good enough. Good enough. Good enough. As long as we got it out of our sprinkle tray. So now I'm going to come back in with some of, you guys know my favorite. Oh, you're crafting along, Priscilla? That's so fun. That's so fun. I love that so much. All right. My favorite stuff in the world. My Flora Craft Diamond Dust. And you guys know I warn you all the time, if you have littles in your house, human littles or fur baby littles, just be mindful and careful because this stuff is made. Hi, Sharon, welcome in. It's made with crushed glass. So I'm always very careful with, you guys know Bailey. She's not in here now, but she is most often. And I'm just really careful if I do spill any on the floor to get my vacuum out and kind of vacuum it up. So I'm going to go over where we just sprinkled that chunky sprinkle mix. And I'm going to go over with the diamond dust and any little teeny spots of glue that didn't have a larger something sticking to them. Now this will fill in the cracks. Oh, an extra shelf in your closet. That's always helpful. That's always helpful, Robin. All right. And then come over here on this side. All right, I'm going to tip it this way. And then we'll do the top, just like we did for the larger sprinkle mix. And again, wherever you have any little bit of glue that the larger sprinkle mix didn't stick to, this is just going to fill in those little cracks and crevices. Hi, Brenda. Welcome in. Oh, Tisha, crafting. Awesome. All right, I'm going to hold it up, guys, so you can see. It's so yummy. And see how the diamond dust filled in wherever there wasn't a good smattering of the larger sprinkle mix. Like right there, I missed on the corner, but no worries because it's a nice good amount of diamond dust. You didn't finish your daughter's one yet? And you can always go back, guys, too. Like that glue looks still wet. So I feel like, well, it's still wet. Let's try to add just a little bit more right there, because that's a real big empty spot to me. You guys see it? Let's see if we could get any more to stick. Oh yeah, it's sticking. It's sticking. Guys, I told you I like a lot of sprinkles. I like a lot of sprinkles. Okay. And then over here, we'll try on this corner too. I didn't do a good job on the corners. Okay, that looks better. I feel like that looks better. Pretty? Wintry, right guys? Wintry and snowy and fun. Hi Wendy Brown, how are you? Welcome in. All right, let's go ahead and get these off our table, out of the way, and move on. Okay. Okay, turn my glue gun on. It's hot, ready to go. Okay, so when I was thinking of how I wanted to do my winter scene, of course, snowmen came to mind because I love snowmen so very, very, very much. I love snowmen. When I take all my Christmas down, I put all my snowmen. I hate snow. You guys know we just are trying to still get over Snowmageddon. We got like 4 to 6 inches of snow, which we never get snow here in the South. My backyard is pretty melted because it's that's where the sun is all day, but my front yard is shady, and there's still snow out there, which is crazy. I'm looking at my palm tree and snow. It's crazy. But anyways, I was thinking, how am I going to decorate my winter bucket? Hi, Sam. Welcome in. Hi, hi, hi. So obviously, snowmen came to mind, and then I said, okay, what kind of a little scene? Because my Pinkoween one and my Christmas one, I kind of did what Ginger did and did a little house scene with the front door and a little tree and what have you. I wanted to do a little bit, something different. So a hot cocoa stand came to mind. And then I was like, okay, how am I going to create a hot cocoa stand? So, Tina, you will be so proud of me because this, I can't remember exactly what it was. It might have been the mailbox that you did or that little scene you created with this Santa in bed with his feet sticking out. But this is kind of, I spun off of that to create this little hot cocoa stand. So this is a paper mache lid to a square box I had in my stash. I had used the square box for something else. I never threw anything out. I'm a pack rat. I save all of my supplies. I'm like, oh, maybe one day I can use that. And today's the day. So I took the little lid to the paper mache box and I covered it with some red glitter foam sheet. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Christy. Hi, Barbara. Welcome in, girls. Comments are not scrolling on my phone, and I keep forgetting to look at my laptop, so please forgive me if I miss a comment. So, cute. That's the bottom of our little stand. Then I took some white marshmallow fluff foam clay from my shop and a rectangle cookie cutter, and I cut out a rectangle for the top of the hot cocoa stand. So then when the foam clay was still wet, I put some red and white stripe paper straws, just stuck it right in the foam clay, let it dry good overnight. And then I wanted to create a kind of like an awning little top for the cocoa stand. So I just took a little scrap piece of cardboard and I scored it. I kind of measured how far down I wanted to come and how long I needed it. Hi, Love Bug, welcome. I scored it so I could bend it. And then I took, I can't remember what I took. It was some sort of cookie cutter because I wanted oval shapes. Something out of my stash, something that was oval I took. And on the back of the red and white glitter foam sheets, I traced the oval shape. Something, it's escaping me right now. Some sort of little oval shape. But you guys, you could even use like the bottom of your super glue container to lay it over your foam sheet. Look, it's like almost the perfect size. And then just make them however long you needed them to be. You just use stuff from your stash, guys. Just use stuff from your stash. So I measured to see how many I needed, and then I hot glued them on. And then I have some of those little pink mini vice clips from the Dollar Tree. I put a piece of cardboard over here, and I bent it like that. And I put the cardboard over the top of the foam clay, and then I put the vice grips over it. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? These things, these little clips. And I put the cardboard over the top of the foam clay so the clips wouldn't leave impression marks. And I wanted to do that, and I let it sit good overnight so it would bend the glitter foam sheets, okay? You guys following me so far? So there's your little awning, and then we will attach it to the top of our little hot cocoa stand, okay? So then we needed a snowman, right? You guys saw the cute little stick one that I made with that little tree and the little snowballs for sale. The little stick snowman lady person that I made, this little stick one. So I wanted to make one kind of like that. I measured, this one is a little bit too big, so I had to size it down a little bit. And Friday, when I was prepping, I shared how I made the little snowman. So basically, super easy, guys. Hi, Catherine, thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Raymond, thank you. So super easy, guys. Just make a circle for the head, and then a little egg shape for the body, and then put them together. And I always use double insurance. So I put a little toothpick on the inside of those two pieces and then attached with super glue, okay? I free-formed a little hat just using some strawberry macaron foam clay from my shop, and then I cut with a circle cookie cutter the brim. And then you see, I took my scissors and shaved off the back of the hat. The hat was pretty much just a big old fat worm. And I shaved off the back of that and the circle because these have to glue flat up against the bucket, okay? And then I used my little acrylic quilting square when I made my circles for the head and the body to kind of flatten them. So you see, it's all flat on the back. And then for the legs, I rolled skinny little white foam clay worms, embedded a wooden skewer inside the worm, pinched the edges together, almost like when I make pierogies or dumplings and you pinch the edges together, and then I rolled it again until it was smooth and there weren't any wrinkles. So there's the little stick legs, and there's a wooden skewer on the inside, okay? For the arms, I did the same technique, but I used a piece of floral wire that I got from Hobby Lobby in the floral department. And it's the kind that's covered with the white because I wanted her arms to be able to bend. So same technique, rolled a skinny little worm, embedded the floral wire in it, pinched all the edges together, and then rolled it again until it was smooth, okay? And then I left a little bit of the wooden dowels sticking out on either end and a little bit of the floral wire sticking out either end. So I would have room to stick the wire and the dowels inside her body and then inside the mittens and the boots. And again, the mittens, I just free-formed, guys. I did a little circle and kind of pinched it at the end, kind of almost like a teardrop, but not really a teardrop, more of a mitten shape. And then made the little thumb and then a little white circle for the cuff. Same thing with the boots. Just did a little oval and then pressed it down with my finger to give it like a boot shape. Hi, Kathleen, welcome. And then a little bit of a square kind of situation, a little square piece for the top of the boot. And then just go ahead, get your placement. I used my piercing tool to poke out. I let the body dry overnight and then the next day, just so I wasn't doing any fingerprints on the clay. She is rocking pink Timberlands, Carissa. She is. Look at her. Look at her. And of course, I stoned her hat, and I added glitter, hot pink glitter to it too. My words. So just pierce little pilot holes where you want the legs to go and the arms to go, and then also when you're attaching your feet and your mittens, okay? And again, guys, I had to prep some of this stuff ahead because I knew I couldn't get this all done in an hour. So if you want to see how this came together, I shared it Friday night. So I added just some black rhinestones for her eyes. I made a little foam clay nose. I gave her cheekers. And I don't do characters often, guys, but when I do, I like them to have really exaggerated rosy cheekers. Thank you, Yvette. Thank you. She is cute, isn't she? Hi, Holly. Welcome. So added some buttons on her little body and then tied some white tinsel ribbon, I guess, cording, whatever it is, from my stash around for her scarf. And then, like I said, I did stone her hat because I feel like every pink snow lady person should have a stoned hat. Hi, Vicky. Welcome in. Okay, so, and then for our little hot cocoa stand, I made an oversized little hot cocoa mug. And let me get and show you what I made that with. You guys are going to laugh. I was pouring through my stash and I'm just like, what can I use? What can I use? What can I use that would be the good size? I have these teeny tiny little glass mason jars in my stash. I want to say they're from the Dollar Tree, you guys. And I've just never put anything in them. They're so small, they really don't hold anything, but I bought them because they're so cute. So I covered the bottom of the mason jar with some cherry foam clay, used a little of regular tacky glue on the glass so it would grip and hold on. And then I stuffed, you can stuff the inside of the mason jar with anything just to build it up, but I just had some white pom-poms like close by, so I stuffed some pom-poms in there to build it up. And then I did a marshmallow fluff little foam clay worm and put it around for the whipped cream. You gotta have whipped cream on your hot cocoa. And then of course glittered it and made a little handle. So that's the little hot cocoa that's gonna be available in the hot cocoa stand. And then I made an oversized little cupcake, you guys. And if I have time, which it's looking like I might have time, I'll make another one and show you how I did this. Basically, I took a wine cork from my stash, cut it in half, covered it with some cookie dough foam clay, then made the little top of the cupcake with some saltwater taffy foam clay, made a drip up top with marshmallow fluff, and then added some hot pink glitter. Okay? So that's that with that. So let's start assembling. And I have one other little thing I'm going to show you that we're going to add to our little hot cocoa stand. But let's start getting our placement first. Okay, guys. So what I like to do on the bottom of mine, because you still, I mean, I did a pretty good job coming all the way to the bottom and cutting it straight. But just to give it a more finished look, so all your edges look like they're covered, I'm going to take some of my TCT foam clay that's a little bit more on the wet side. That's what I use to do all this messy technique all the way around. I'm gonna pull out some, sorry guys, sorry. So loud. I'm gonna pull out some of my white foam clay and we're gonna make like a snowdrift on the bottom of our bucket. Oh, thank you so much, Kathleen. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna turn it this way so you guys can see what I'm doing. Set this over here. I'm gonna take just a little bit of regular tacky glue because it's gonna be covered with the foam clay. You're never gonna see it. So I save my clear for when I'm adding sprinkles. And then I use the white original Aleene's for everything else. If you're not gonna see it, I just save my clear. Because I have a big old, like, I think it's a big old gallon container. Oh, I jumped ahead, you guys. No, I'm good. I thought I missed a step because I'm talking so fast. I just want to show you so much. All right, so, hi Ginger. I'm doing my winter bucket. I'm finishing it up. We were just talking about you. Ginger is the lady who originally came up with this fun idea, and we all have been having so much fun running with it, creating all our little seasonal themes, buckets. All right, so this is how I do the messy technique, guys, and it's just messy. I don't even roll it out into a worm, you guys see. So this, hi Lydia, welcome. We're just wanting to create a little bit of a snowdrift so we can put our little elements into something so it doesn't look like they're just free floating. This is how I finish off the bottom of my buckets. You don't necessarily have to do this, but this is how I like to finish off the bottom of mine. And then I just push it around with my fingers until it looks good to my eye, okay? And when you use a softer clay, when it's wet like this, it's very easy to push around and move and let it, show it who's boss and make it do what you want it to do, okay? So I'm going to, me too, Ginger, me too. I can't wait to see it too. I'm going so quick because I want to get it through it all and show the tree and all the cute things. All right, this is wet clay now and it's a little sticky, so let me grab some parchment paper. So it won't stick to my paper, okay? And that's really all. I'll turn it upright and we'll look at it to make sure it looks good. Set it that way. And I'm just using my finger to make sure the top of this clay is kind of really stuck good to our glitter foam sheet. All right, we're done with the clay, and we're gonna set it aside out of the way. All right, I thought I skipped a step, but I didn't. I needed to attach that, and we're gonna go back in with some more of our glitter. I'm just gonna move this to the side. I'll pick through it later because it has a few of our chunky sprinkles in it. I'll pick through it later. All right, so then I'm gonna get my clear tacky glue again. Remember, guys, I told you I love glitter. I love me some glitter. All right. So I'm gonna add clear tacky glue down our royal icing seam. The royal icing, AKA foam clay worm. And again, that's to camouflage where your foam clay seam, glitter foam sheet seam is. This piece, the side piece, you guys can't even see what I'm doing. Oh my gosh. where this piece meets this piece, there's a seam there. So I just put what I call piped royal icing, which is a foam clay worm. And bye-bye seams. They just disappear. They go away. I'm gonna put this right on, because that's all dry. It's been on there a few days and it's all dry. So I don't have to worry about the brush misshaping it. Okay, then I do want some on our snowdrift. Hi, Michelle, welcome. So I'm gonna very carefully, because this clay is still wet, I'm gonna very carefully add some. And when you're working on yours, guys, you know, not doing it on a live, you can take your time in between the steps. Let things dry good in between your steps so you don't have to rush it. Like Shelby tells us all the time, have patience, let it dry, take your time. But you guys are watching this live, and I know you want instant gratification. You want to see how this comes out. I do too. So I'm just pressing forward. Okay, that's good. We'll come back now with our diamond dust, and we'll add more. I'm calling it snow, sugared snow, to wherever we put that glue. I vacuumed my floor in here this morning. I'm gonna have to vacuum again, because this always makes me so nervous with Bailey walking around. I don't want her to get any of this on her little paws and then lick her paws and then ingest glass. And her mommy just uses so much of it. I have to like bring my vacuum in here almost every day. Okay. Looking cute, guys. And then we'll do this side over here. Really wintry and sparkly so far. By design though, I wanted it really wintry and sparkly. Okay? All right. Hopefully the camera will pick it up. Sparkly corners. Like I said, I stopped halfway ginger because this is going to be winter, and then this is going to be summer. Okay? All right, let me get this stuff out of our way. I think, yeah, we're done with that now. I think. 20 minutes. Let's go ahead and start assembling. Okay. So I am going to turn this back on its side because that's been drying a couple of days, and it is, I want to make sure you guys are in camera. All right, I'm tipping it a little bit toward me because I'm going to be working with the glue gun now, guys, and I need to have it toward me. So I'm going to take our little hot cocoa stand base, okay, and I'm going to add some hot glue around the edges. Actually, I'm going to do both. I have that little bit of foam clay that we used for the tabletop. So I'm going to add a little bit of super glue onto that. And then we'll do our hot glue on the paper mache box itself. And I'm going to go a little quick before this stuff starts to dry. Okay. then we're gonna place it right onto our bucket. I'm gonna push it down and hold it for just a few seconds so it does its magic. Oh, so cute, guys. Oh, so cute. How many of you are making or have made one already? These cute little mini trees with their little decorated stands. All right, then we'll take our little awning. I'm gonna dry fit it first. Make sure I get my placement. And then I'm gonna add my hot glue to the back of the cardboard of the awning. And then quickly pop it in there and hold it. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it until it cools down and dries. Hi, Hazel. If I didn't say hi. Hi. You haven't, but you might. They are super cute, right, Raymond? They are super cute. They're really fun. It's fun to get creative with them and do all of the different themes. All right, and then I'm gonna go up under this awning where it's touching the paper straws, and just for some extra reinforcement, I'm gonna add some more hot glue right on the top of those straws where they touch this awning. And I'm gonna hold it until it dries. Hi, Jeannie, welcome. Okay. I don't want to let it go until I feel it's cooled. I want it to do its thing. Ice skating rink with a hot cocoa stand. Oh, Brenda, I would love to see that. That sounds super adorable. That sounds so cute. Okay, guys, there's our hot cocoa stand and our little winter scene. I have one more thing I want to add to the front of the stand. So in my stash, I found some little chipboard pennants. I painted them white, and then I hot glued them onto some red and white baker's twine, okay? Do you know where I'm going with this? I think you can figure it out. And then I went to my shop, and I have these alpha stickers in my shop in all fun little different colors. They're made by Doodlebug. I love them. I love the font. And we are going to do Yum on the front of our banner with a Y and a U and an M. M, like Marcinkowitz. All right. Tricky getting that M all the way on. She's a big girl. And then you have something that looks like that. Okay. Hi, Cece. How are you? Oh, thank you, Robin. Thank you. All right, we'll bring our hot cocoa stand back, and we're gonna hot glue it. Hot glue the banner to the stand. Okay. I'm gonna put a tiny little smidge of hot glue there, and a tiny little smidge of hot glue there. Strings, glue strings. And then quickly hold it until it dries or cools down. And then I think for just a little extra insurance, guys, because this little middle one doesn't really have anything holding it, I'm just gonna add a little bit of hot glue onto the back. Just because when I'm taking things in and out, like putting things away and bringing them back out, I don't want any of my little pieces to fall off, right? Right. Okay. So there we have our little hot cocoa stand with our yummy banner. Okay. Then we can take our little hot cocoa mug and we'll put it in the stand. Glue strings. I talked yesterday on my live that someone needs to invent a hot glue that won't have glue strings. And it's gonna need to get tipped up in there. And because we're doing foam clay to foam clay, I'm gonna go back to the super glue. Put that on the bottom of the hot cocoa cup. And I'm gonna tip it up in here and attach it to our stand and hold it. Hold it. Hi, Connie, welcome in. Hold it, hold it, hold it until I feel it catches. That super glue is like miracle stuff. It works so quick. So there we have our hot cocoa stand with a yummy, oversized mug of delicious hot cocoa. Hi, Becky, welcome in. All right, and then we'll come over here to our little friend, our little stick snow lady, snow person. I'm calling it a snow lady because it's pink. Let me get my placement. I want to push her down into that snowdrift a little. I'm gonna have to turn it toward me, you guys, just a little so I can get my placement. I don't wanna make a mistake with this after all of this. All right, I am going to use, where's my fancy ball tool from the Dollar Tree. I'm gonna make a little indentation where I feel her feet are gonna go, just so it looks like she's standing in the snow and not on top of the snow. You guys following me? So it looks like her little boots are embedded into the snow, so she's not just floating on top. And because the clay is still wet, I can move it around and we'll glue her in, and then I can move it around her feet. Okay. Okay, all right. And because it is wet, it's wanting to stick already, which is a good thing. That's a good thing. All right, so I am going to use a combination of both glues again. And I mean, everyone says you're not supposed to use hot glue with foam clay, but I always do. And I use them both. And I use the hot glue for just quick stick and then the super glue for a permanent hold. And I start with my super glue because that is gonna stay wet a little bit longer than my hot glue. With the hot glue, you guys know you have to work so fast. Okay, and then I'm just gonna do a dollop of hot glue, hot glue, hot glue. And you don't wanna mix your glues either, guys. So wherever you put your super glue, do not put hot glue. Then you wanna work quick and you wanna stick your cute little girl down and hold her, hold her, hold her. Hi, Michelle. Oh, thank you, Brenda, thank you. Yeah, she's a cute little snow girl, isn't she? Then I will go back in with my ball tool and kind of move that snow around. I will lift it up in a minute for you guys to see what I'm talking about. Super cute, you guys. Super cute. Okay, I think she's stuck. Okay, and then the reason why I made her arms with the floral wire is because I wanted to be able to bend her arms and hold this little cupcake. So I'm gonna make another cupcake. I'm not gonna have time on the live to show you, but basically I just cut a wine cork in half, covered it with the cookie dough foam clay, made a little saltwater taffy topper for the cupcake, and a little drip up top. And I wanted her arms to be able to bend because I want her to hold this cupcake. And I'm gonna make another cupcake to put next to our hot cocoa mug on the stand. Okay, guys? But let's go ahead. I wanna get my placemat because once you put your super glue, you're kind of committed, right? So I'm gonna put super glue on the inside of her mittens, carefully, and then get the little cupcake and pretty quickly stick her mittens on so she's holding it. She's holding her cupcake. And like I said, I'll make another one and I'm gonna put it right next to the little hot cocoa mug. I was hoping I would have time to show you, but this was a lot, you guys. This was a lot. And I wanna bring the tree over and show you the tree too. Okay, you guys, this is so cute. So cute with her cupcake. So just picture the hot cocoa stand with another cupcake right next to the mug, okay? Cute. Then one more thing here, guys. I pulled these snowflake stickers from my stash. I thought they would be pretty, added into the background of this to make it look like it's almost like snowing out. So pull her scarf up so I don't stick her scarf down. We can add one there. I might have to, because they're sticking onto the glitter foam sheet, guys, I might have to add a little super glue or hot glue after. Another one there. I feel like I want to stick another one here. Yeah, cute. Okay, guys. So just picture it with another cupcake on the stand. That's how our base is looking. So you got your hot cocoa. Yeah, see, I'm gonna have to add hot glue onto the back of those because the adhesive is not wanting to stick to the glitter foam sheet. It's not wanting to stick to the glitter foam sheet. So I'll just add a little bit of hot glue. No worries. Hot glue and super glue fixes everything, right, guys? Stored for something, yes. If you didn't want to do the tree and you just want to make a little winter bucket, totally. You could even, if you didn't want to do a whole tree, you could either make or buy some of the giant white pom-poms that they have, or even make them with styrofoam balls, make snowballs and stick them inside your bucket just as winter decor. Snowballs inside the bucket. Okay, see? All right, they're stuck on now with the hot glue. Okay, and let me bring my little tree over so you can see how it's gonna turn out. And we worked on the ornaments for this last Friday. So there's the little bucket. Let me show you the little tree. So here's the little mini tree that I did. It's white and it lights up. Let me adjust the camera, bring you guys up a little. So the tree topper is made with a snowman glass ornament from Hobby Lobby. I took the little hangy thing off and made a macaron cookie to insert on top of that, the glass piece that sticks out that holds that little silver hanger. So our little snow lady with the macaron cookie, I tied her onto the tree with a white chenille stem. And then I made some blue snowflakes. I made some pink s'mores cookies. I added some red disco balls. I made some hot cocoa mugs with peppermint sticks. I added some little foam clay mittens. that I made, the cute little pink mittens, and then I crocheted some snow globes in my colors, and then added a little pink snow lady in one, and a little cute little green tree in another, and a little pink mitten in the other. So I'll hold it up close so you guys can see. And of course, you see everything is glittered with the floor craft. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, Priscilla. Thank you, friends. So that's my little winter tree done in, I guess, wintry colors. When I think of winter, I think of white and blue. Super cute. And then what I'll do is I'll take the cardboard box out of my Christmas one and stick it in here. I found a cardboard box, just the perfect size to stick in. And then I made, for my original one, a styrofoam base that I took my hot knife and cut the stand out so I can stick this plastic stand into the styrofoam base on top of the cardboard box, and then I top it all off with some of that curly snow from Hobby Lobby just to cover the plastic stand and the cord. So basically it will sit in there like that. So I'll have my little mini tree and my stand. Parchment paper is sticking. Okay, there we go. Mini tree and stand. Winter mini tree and my hot cocoa themed snowman tree stand. I hope you guys love it. Oh, I just explained it, Michelle. I have a cardboard box from my stash that fits in here perfectly. And then I made a styrofoam stand that goes on top of that the plastic stand inserts into. I stick the little tree in there, and then I cover it all with curly snow. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. I had so much fun making this, and I loved sharing it with you. Let me hold this up close last minute so you guys can see. So there's our little snow person holding her cupcake, and it's snowing out. You see her snowflakes. And then our little hot cocoa stand, and I will add another cupcake to that. I'll take a picture of this finished, you guys, and I will post it so you guys can see it. Thanks for hanging out with me. I will see you again soon. Bye, guys.